Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Zerka here, and this is a commentary 3 versus 3 battle. I'm playing as Armenia. My allies are Egypt and Tylus. We're going up against Getae, Carthage, and Macedon. And you can see Getae actually brought walls, rocks, and caltrops, which was pretty funny actually. Tylus got really mad, and you're gonna see him not do anything pretty much the whole game. So immediately, me and my teammate decide to rush Macedon and Carthage here, seeing our better armies, and, well, my ally will crush Carthage no matter what. Carthage is just a pretty bad faction, unless you know how to play them. So immediately I'm going to rush it up with my 3 horse archers. I outrange and outskill his skirmisher cav, but he's going to be smart and bring over some Thrail spears, a javelin man, and 3 slingers here. My army also has 2 Cappadocians, 2 Persian cav, a as at night, and yeah, this is a pretty odd build. I have no cataphracts with Armenia, which is one of Armenia's strengths. I also have 2 axemen, 2 Persian oblates, 2 noble spears. I have 3 axemen and 4 eastern archers. So immediately I'm gonna skirmish the Thrail spears back, just to get some early kills on them. And sorry if I sound really weird. I've had a pretty bad cold the past few days, so I'm getting over it now. So he's down by 3 Thrail spears, and he's going to rush up more skirmisher cav. And now he's going to waste a whole volley and not hit 1 horse archer with that slinger right there. So my ally is actually going to bring over his camel archers. He's also going to bring over his chariot in a little bit here. And you can see the situation. Not much is happening actually across the battlefield. You can see me and my ally are pushing here, and Tylus is just going to stay like this. He might skirmish with this cav a bit, but that's pretty much all he's going to do. So I am getting a bunch of kills on the skirmisher cav. I know a lot of people will call this a waste, but I'm getting rid of a lot of units here. And he knows what he's doing actually with these units. He's trying to get in a melee engagement with my horse archers. But now that my ally is here, that's actually going to help cover me a bit. And, well, actually no. Camel archers suck. They don't have, what's it called? They don't have Parthian shot, so if you have Germanic scout riders, you can just chase these guys down extremely easily. Or raiding horsemen, but those units can usually catch horse archers. Well, actually no, they couldn't catch horse archers. They could catch the camels, because camels are actually slower than horses. I don't know if that's true in real life actually. I mean it probably is, because it's always been in video games. So you can see I am just taking down these Thrail spears, because each man I kill is a guy that loses his missiles. And that's a lot of missiles early on. I do take a loss of 2 horse archers here, but now you can see I'm pulling up here with my Persian oblates and some eastern archers. I'm trying to focus fire his slingers, and then he's going to do this. I hate it when people do this. He's just going to do a full retreat for no reason. And so I'm like, alright, screw this. I am not letting this guy get away. So I'm just going to rush forward with my Cappadocians here. And this is where this falling back the thing is a very bad idea. It's actually stupid. You shouldn't do it. You shouldn't just run from your opponent. I'm going to get my cav in here. I'm going to feint the charge, and then I'm going to quickly turn back around here, and I'm going to go for the charge, and I'm going to follow up with Persian oblates and arrow fire, so I'm getting a ton of kills on his slingers now. Now my ally is actually going to be smart here. He's going to use flaming arrows. He takes a huge volley here. He's going to be using flaming arrows, which is going to start causing morale problems, and that unit is immediately routing right there. Now these units will start wavering too, so you can see him falling back is actually a really bad idea. He's taking way too many losses for just moving back his whole army to be worth it. Now he's going to come up on the flank here with some thorax swords, followed up by oblates. Now this is where I kind of get scared. I can take the thorax swords, but I cannot take this royal peltis here. This unit will chew through anything that I have pretty much. So I'm going to bring out my noble oblates, seeing that I need to pin them down with those guys. Now I'm pulling out my Cappadocians, but he's going to follow up with the companion cav, so I'm getting my archers out of there. Now I'm bringing up another Cappadocian just to pin these companion cav down. I've got my archers focus firing on his general, realizing that that was his general. I've got all these units pinned right here with my Persian oblates. I couldn't get that out. Followed up with all my horse archers, getting a ton of kills on these guys. Now I'm going to follow up this push here with some axemen and more noble spears. I'm pinning down his royal peltis. I got to throw my general in now just to pin these Thessalians down. He's throwing in more Thessalians. I got my Persian cav pinning down his Thessalians. My oblates didn't want to move. Now my ally is going to be pushing in here with some Carian axemen, which will tear through Libyan oblates. Now I got my archers firing on the Thessalians and the javelin men, just trying to wear down numbers. I threw my noble spearman, and I'm going to follow that up with a axeman here. My noble spearmen will get crushed by this royal peltas, but I just need to pin them down. I'm going to pull my general out, follow that up with an axeman charge, and get my archers out of there too. Now I'm going into the Persian cav to pin down these companions even more. My ally has kind of lost micro here and loses his camels. I tried to tell him to get them out of there, but he doesn't see that. My eastern archers are racking up a ton of kills now, focusing on these Hublates. Cappadocians are pretty much dead at this point. They've sacrificed themselves. I'm going to keep my Persian cav in this fight, same with the Persian Hublate, but my ally's throwing in a Kyrian axeman to support. I'm going to take my axeman out, and I'm going to pull him back this way to protect my archers. And I'm actually going to start winning this fight with all the arrow fire. Royal peltas suck in terms against arrows. I am chewing through this thorax swords. Now my ally is going to come through with the chariot. Now you can see Tylus is going to help out a ton here with my ally. Even though my ally is kicking the crap out of this front line, all this guy has to do is pull up his Iberian swords, and he will chew through my ally. But my other ally is going to be smart here and pull up with these guys. You can see there was some skirmishing. Not much has happened on this side of the battle. My allies did a full frontal charge, actually, followed up by his Rhodians and his Nubian archers. He's going to get a charge on my archers, which I was just depressed after that happened. Now I'm throwing in my Azat Knight and following that up with all three of my horse archers here. Then, realizing that was a Hublate, I pull my Azat Knight out. This guy's going to try to chase me with his thorax swords and Thrail spears. I have Cappadocians and Persian cav. I'm going to pull back, and I'm going to slam them before I get out of there. Now my archers, I'm trying to realign at this point, actually. My axemen... And I actually pulled my noble spearman out of that fight. I put it over here. I think it was chasing a cav unit. It will beat the Hublate, but because I formed a phalanx, even though that's supposed to help a unit, it doesn't help, and it just did this glitch, and so it screwed me up completely there. So I've surrounded his Hublates, or I'm trying to surround his Hublates, but he's got javelin men in my back. So I'm actually gonna pull my noble Hublate spearmen out of there, and I'm going to follow that up with a Persian cav charge into the royal peltas, and then I'm going to turn this unit back around and fight them. Continued up with the arrow fire. I threw my horse archers into this fight here just to pin this unit down for a little bit. Cavalry still launching charges everywhere here. I lost my Persian Hublate, that's fine though. Now this is a giant brawl in the center here. My ally has all these units just up in the fight here, followed with Tylus trying to help. Carthage lost its cav at this point. I missed the charge. He sent them forward and kind of just got them killed. Getae is actually sending over units and trying to support his allies. It's not really going that well, though. He's kind of keeping them in the back. Now, because this unit glitched, it actually helps me. I turn my archers and start firing on it, so that's going to help a lot there. I think someone's general died. It wasn't mine, was it? No, it was someone's. It was the Macedonian general. So you can see the Macedonians are going to start routing here because of this. My noble spearmen are not able to win this fight, which they shouldn't be able to. Now my archers kind of get caught here. Not really. Now this Hublate is breaking. All the units start breaking here. I've got my cavalry and Persian Hublates just following up this fight to finish these guys off. Now I'm just going to run my archers in that direction. If Getae would have pushed here, my ally does actually charge in his light cav just to get some... I don't know why he did that actually. If Getae would have pushed, he could have broke through what Tylus has here very easily. He's got 3 tribal warriors, a Thracian warrior, some Levy freemen, and some Thracian cav. Thracian cav? Why would you bring these? The raiding horsemen are way better than Thracian cav. You can see I've cleaned up my fight. Now I just gotta clean out a few Getaeans, and you can see my allies have destroyed this player here. Now I think it was at this point that Carthage left and Macedon left here, so it's just poor Getae. Getae was a newer player, but I actually enjoy seeing newer players. It adds to the game, like, not adds to the game, it keeps the game alive. And it's very hard to find competitive matches. I mean, I have a few people that I usually play with, but they usually end up kicking my butt no matter what I do, so yeah. So Getae's troops have been caught here. At least he was a good sport about getting his troops caught. He didn't run them away like most people would have. And he uses them actually pretty effectively here. He kind of just uses one to sacrifice himself, but that unit breaks soon. And then I get my Axemen and Persian Hublates into the fight here. And now I've got my cavalry following this up, so you can see it's just poor Getae left again. I've got all my cavalry coming this way too, so yeah. Let's fast forward this now. So now we're starting to get closer to get to, what the heck? Whoa! I'm on over here. Okay, so now we're starting to get closer to get the Gete. Actually, he had 2 tribal warriors and an Osworn over here. He still would have been able to break through. He's got a ton of skirmishers, and he's got some good infantry. I mean, it's mainly heavy spearmen. Heavy spearmen aren't that good. So you can see all these, like, I don't even think any of the Dacian spearmen are good in general. Like, I play Gete, and I always do so bad with them. Like, I try to do combos with their spearmen and axemen. It just doesn't work. I don't know why. Like, I just can't make armies with them. I do have one army that I actually do pretty good with, but that's rare. On rare occasions I use it. You can see they're just falling apart here. Now something funny happens here. Where is his general? His general's over here. So we're all attacking other units. Now his general's gonna run away. It's gonna come in this direction. And all my cavalry is over here trying to take up the stationary skirmishers. So you see his general coming. I think he's gonna stop like right around here. And he does. I thought he did. Maybe he doesn't. Because, yeah, we're all shooting him now. No, I was actually shooting the Dacian heavy bowman. I don't know why. Yeah, he's going to come over here. And so I take my general. I was just joking around. I was like, let's see what would happen if my As That Night general faced off against his noble horse general. So I do tell my general to turn in and fight his general soon here. And you're going to see what happens. It's not good. I thought I do. No, fast forward doesn't help in this game. He's doing something with it. I know I tell him to, I give the attack order in a minute here. So he's coming back up, and I was like, yes. So I took my general out, and I was like, let's see what happened if a very heavy melee cav fights a very heavy shot cav. And pretty much what happens is what I predicted, but I didn't think it would actually happen that fast. Pretty much immediately, or soon here, we start fighting, and does it happen? My general dies. So my general actually died in this charge. I was actually pretty upset. I thought I could keep him alive, but I usually never keep my general alive. They usually always die here. Now you can see we're chasing down the units, but the game doesn't end here. It ends in a few seconds. Like, it ends now. It was a close victory. I'm glad at least Gete tried to play. This was a definitely lower skilled battle, but it was still fun. Macedon did pretty good, so I guess we can do these two. So my allies, general did good, his cavalry did good, skirmishers all doing good, Levy Freeman do what Levy Freeman do, and Osworn did good, Thracians did good, and tribal warriors did good. And then Gete, I mean, actually some of his units did good. 92 kills is good, 57 kills, 112 kills on that unit there, and then 94 on that unit, and his general killed my general, so that's an accomplishment. So my general ended up doing well. Horse archers not too good. Cappadocians did good. Persian cav did good. Archers doing good. Axemen doing great. This one doing really good. Noble spearmen did good. Persian hoplites did good. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself with this odd Armenian build. No cataphracts. I usually never make builds like this, but I was just looking to see if I had any builds with Armenia, and I saw it, and I was like, alright, let's try it. And it turned out to be pretty good. I actually like it. Yeah, Macedon, his cavalry didn't do that good. Skirmishers not doing that good. Javelinman got 42 kills. 3 of his thorax swords did pretty good. Hoplites not really doing that good. Royal Peltis did well, actually. Threo spears didn't do that good. My allies general didn't do that good. Camel archers not well. Light cav didn't do that good. Chariots did pretty well though. Skirmishers did well, except for that one. I don't know what happened in that one. His Galatian Royal Guard didn't really do much. Galatian swordsmen all around doing well. Carian axemen even did good, and thorax swords did good. Carthage's general did kind of good. Did better than most of his cav, which shouldn't really happen. Balearic slingers not doing good here. Late Libyan hoplites not doing that great. Libyan infantry did well though. Iberian swords not that great, and noble fighters not doing that good. He couldn't follow up the mix with the Libyan hoplites and his melee infantry. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.